Welcome back to SmartWatch. If you love Tidal, then you're really going to love the sequel, Tidal 2, Too Fast, Too Furious. So the FCC has finally decided to regulate, and you'll just have to pardon our gratuitous use of Warren G and Young Guns clips in this episode of SmartWatch.
That's right, Ben. Chairman Tom Wheeler took to Wired.com last week to let the world know he intends to apply Title II of the Communications Act to internet service providers. You can imagine how the townsfolk felt about this one.
Yeah, AT&T and Verizon have already saddled up and hit the trail with a posse of lawyers and saddlebags full of legal documentation that essentially proclaim Chairman Wheeler as full of hogwash.
That could spell out years of litigation and haggling for everyone involved. While we hope that providers continue faithfully investing in networks, which is good, it could free up more time for them to keep gouging internet companies that bogart the most bandwidth, which is bad.
Wheeler's new rules would ban paid prioritization, blocking, and throttling by ISPs, and the chairman promised ISPs would not be subject to rate regulation or additional taxes and fees.
Those assurances, however, weren't putting anyone at ease, with many asking just how long it would be before the FCC felt that, under its duty to protect consumers and promote competition and innovation, it would be obliged to start meddling in the realm of rate regulation.
Even some of the FCC's closest homies started taking shots at the proposal. Is it okay to say homies? Commissioner Ajit Pai, fresh off bashing Dish for scoring small business discounts in the AWS-3 auction, went off on Title II reclassification. Pai said that if you like dealing with the IRS, then you're going to love Obama's plan. That's a sick burn.
Pai came back a few days later after studying the new plan and said that the proposal would indeed allow the FCC to declare broadband internet charges unjust or unreasonable after they've been set.
Pai also said that the plan operates under the assumption that competition is limited, and it uses the 25 megabits per second yardstick to determine that broadband competition doesn't exist for most Americans. He said, "To think that rate regulation and other utility-style regulation will not happen in the face of such findings is naive."
The commissioner does make some compelling points about why the proposal is an overreach, but with net neutrality so popular among the citizens of the web, his opinions may be falling on deaf ears.
Speaking of net neutrality, can I go off on a brief tangent?
By all means.
In the wake of the AWS-3 auction, and with Title II looming large for ISPs, I couldn't help but think of a possible scenario. AT&T and Verizon may have good reason to be upset with Dish for bidding so aggressively and possibly helping to drive up spectrum prices. Dish this week officially released SlingTV, its much-hyped all-IP live TV package. If this service catches on, Dish could find itself paying big for bandwidth like Netflix before it. Netflix? What's that? And AT&T and Verizon will have additional motivation to choke out SlingTV. This is all pure speculation, but I'm just saying is all. Yep, there it went.
Yeah, this episode is getting a little depressing.
Let's tolerate the average,
You know what? Let's talk about some good news, like Sprint and T-Mobile making progress in metro markets and RootMetrics' new study. RootMetrics CEO Bill Moore said that all the networks are getting better, so that's nice. Oh, look, we have a call coming in.
Flip phone chats.
Hey, it's T-Mobile CEO John Ledger. Hi, John.
Hi, Andrew.
We were just talking about RootMetrics.
Oh, you mean that months-old data that Sprint relies on? No thanks. We prefer speed test.
Yeah, but the new RootMetrics results say that T-Mobile is now on par with Verizon data speeds in metro markets.
Oh, wow, really? That's awesome, thanks.
I thought you'd like that.
Well, that's all the time we have for this week. Come back next week when we still know what Title II did last summer. It's actually 2 summers ago, right? Title do's and title don'ts. Hi, Andrew.